Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. What's up? What's happening? So let's talk about what happened on the river. So it looks like London is now at the hospital after the fight he had with Mabutho. And he's in some kind of coma. So the aftermath of that whole scene is now unpacking, and Tumi is in a state of shock, disbelief. She's blaming herself for Londani's situation, which I feel like she has to, because if it wasn't for her, London wouldn't be in this situation in the beginning. So she's now an emotional wreck. She's trying to figure out what she's going to do next. And she's now blaming Mabutho for this accident, and she's also blaming herself because she allowed herself to fall into this trap of someone called Mabutho, and it went out of hand. Like I said before, she is going to regret the day she met Mabutho, and that day has arrived. So there was a scene where Tumi and Mabutho were at the hospital and they were waiting for London's update. So they were sitting down and Mabutho came to sit next to Tumi with some water. He was trying to give her some water and she was like, don't even try it. You know, she's crying, she's hurting, you know, she's regretting everything. And she even mentioned that she blames herself for bringing Mabutho into her life, you know, and for letting him get into her head, because she wanted to confess, but Mabutho talked her out of it. And she regrets that with everything in her body, her feeling. She just regrets what she did, because if she confessed, she believes that everything could have went differently, and I honestly believe that as well. And she was like, the only man that loved me is laying there in that bed because of you, Mabutho. When she said that, I started seeing the Tumi that I knew from the beginning of the show. Like a glimpse of the old Tumi came through in that scene. I was like, oh wow. So there's a chance that she's actually still in love with Lendani. Like I think seeing Lendani laying there unconscious with those tubes in his mouth, it did something to me, you know. It made her feel some type of way. Like, even her wearing those clothes, those bloody clothes that she was wearing the night before of the accident. She's trying to figure out, trying to sort out her feelings, because she doesn't care anymore. Like, if the police, if they find out what happened, she has decided in her mind that she's gonna come clean. If anyone asks her what happened at that mansion, she's gonna come clean. But Mabutho's like, we need to clean up the evidence. We need to keep our story straight. Like, and she's like, I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. If anyone asks me what happened, I'm gonna come clean and tell them the truth. At this point, Tumi does not care. She just cares about Tumi's not Tumi, Lendani's well-being. Like, she honestly doesn't care about herself anymore, because she feels responsible for Lendani's accident, which she is in a way, because all that Lendani tried to do was make her confess and come clean. And this is the results of her lying to her family, to herself, most importantly, that what she did was an accident, but she did not come clean. Now it's gonna look like she did it on purpose, which actually she did, but it was an accident. She didn't mean to kill her sister. So Mabutho is now seeing a side to me that I think he didn't expect. You know, Tumi is still low-key in love with Lendani. That will never ever go away. And they have a connection that no one can break, not even Mabutho. Mabutho brings the side to me which I don't like. And then Danny does the opposite. He gives to me that opportunity to be herself and be the person that she's always been. That her dad raised her to be before he died, you know. And she's now going back to that. I saw the glimpse of it, and I feel like she's gonna regret. She's already regretting. Paulina saw the blood on Tumi's shirt and jeans. She's like, you pushed my brother because you wanted him dead. And Mabutho was in shock. He was like speechless. He did not know what to do. Now my question is she gonna come clean? Is she gonna tell the truth? I don't know. I feel like she owes Landani that much. Like, Landani nearly died. He's supposed to be gonna die. He's still in a coma. We don't know what's gonna happen to him. At least give him that. Give him the, you know, the respect of telling the truth to his sister Paulina. But we'll see what happens. But this is what I predict. I think after this wedding is not going to be on. It's off. Tomi's going to now think about actually going back to Landani if he does survive. But if he does survive, I don't think he will take Tumi back after all the things she put him through. Like, this guy has been through the works when it comes to Tumi. Tumi put this man through hell for a guy that is possibly one of the worst people she could put herself in with. Like, I don't get it. Mabutho is a dangerous guy. He's violent, he's abusive, you could see it from afar. And Tumi saw that firsthand when he threw Landani down the stairs. Like, she saw it firsthand, and I think it scared the living crap out of her. That's the facts. But anyway, we'll see what happens on tonight's episode. But for now, that's it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want. Peace. I'm out.